What's going on, Jerome's? So a couple months ago, when flag football was officially introduced as a sport in the 2028 Olympics in Los Angeles, which is just going to make traffic great. All right, but so here's the thing. Flag football is super popular right now in the United States. It's grown and showing. The Vikings sponsored a female league this year. It was fantastic, as well as it just seems like there's such a groundswell. And there are weekend warriors who travel around the country, have these big flag football tournaments, and it really is rising in popularity as a sport. Like it's up there with like pickleball in terms of growing popularity. And it's awesome, man. Like it's really cool to see. And we'll say this right away. It's a completely different sport than American football just is. And we said it's actually closer to ultimate frisbee than it is anything football related, but that's an argument for another day. Long story longer, the NFL owners today in Minneapolis, sunshiny Minneapolis, where they're like, yeah, Jerry Jones landing the private jet, the PJ here, and look around. Well, we picked this instead of Maui. I don't know. He was really great in Landman, by the way. Anyways, but rap sheet. NFL owners have now officially approved a resolution to allow their players to participate in flag football in the 2028 Summer Olympics, 32-0. I was going to say nil. I was going to say zip, and it came out, no surprise, but significant. The NFL's version of the Dream Team is coming. Now, so Olympics going to be in August, so it's taken away from training camp preseason, and always there's risk of player injuries. Plus, remember, this is 3 years down the line. So stars now may not be stars then. Also, guys coming in from college. So who really knows what this team is going to be? But Jefferson was at the announcement because of course, it's right here in the great state of Minnesota. Oh, he's here. Oh, so he can go to practice later, or team organized team activities in a couple weeks. They're voluntary. But Jefferson was there. Talked about how it's a dream to play in the Olympics and yada yada yada. Aaron Jones has also expressed an interest in playing as well. And the NFL players have had a little bit of experience now since the Pro Bowl has gone to a flag football format because, as we said, like it's a completely different thing. Because the NFL, trying to grow the game internationally, attempting to have that dream team effect, which was very profound. So the dream team in 1992, Barcelona, MJ, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Charles Barkley, etc., went around just whooping everybody's ass, but it spread the game internationally, and now you see the ramifications. Like there's tons of international players who throughout the the last couple decades got their start by watching the dream team and picked up basketball, and away they went. Now the NFL wants that same thing with football, but as we said, it's a different ball game. Like flag football is way different, and a lot of the attributes that go into American football don't really fly in flag football, but it is what it is. Now, the Americans need to train and take this seriously. You can't just plop in a bunch of NFL superstars and expect to win. Now, actually, I take that back. You probably can, but that point, actually not even that, like 2% chance that America could lose and just be an international embarrassment, they got to take that to heart because it's a lot more about speed. It's a lot more about quickness and agility, and it's a lot more about open field juking versus strength or anything like that. Right, so you have to train, take it seriously. Plus, it's a 5-on-5 format, so working out plays, running routes, all that stuff. You can't just roll the ball out and expect to win. Well, maybe they can. All right. Also, it's a chance to represent your country, opportunity to win a gold medal, plus personal international marketing. Now, Jefferson is going to be 30 by the time the 29 or 30, one of the two, by the time the LA Olympics roll around. And if he shows up and shows out and just drops a pure Darjeeling blend on a bunch of countries, I don't know nothing about Angola, but Angola in trouble. They're going down, trying to cover Justin Jefferson. He goes out there, does the gritty, because the gritty right now is a national phenomenon. Let's take this thing international. Like, I honestly think that given his just charisma, loquaciousness, his style, his swagger, I think Justin Jefferson could be an international star. I truly believe that. So that's part of it as well. Plus, I don't know why Cooper DeJean is Larry Bird. Anyways, but so you can have 10 players on your team. It's a 5-on-5 format. So quarterbacks wise, I mean, Lamar's the easy choice, although Lamar's going to be a little bit older. I want to say Kyler Murray as well, just because his scrambling ability would be very plus. Now remember, flag football, no running the ball, is basically 7-on-7, except it's 5-on-5. And also, like, there is a lot different skill in terms of grabbing the flag in terms of versus open field tackling, as well as defending your flag without just using the hand, which is a penalty. But Jahmyr Gibbs, Ashton Jeanty in the backfield would be great, even though, like I said, no run the ball, but they're great receiving backs. You could toss Aaron Jones in there as well, except Aaron Jones is going to be 33. You got Justin Friggin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Malik Neighbors. We don't need anyone else. Hey, Skol SU, LSU representing in LA. Kavontae Turpin, which, again, this game is all predicated on speed and quickness, and Turpin certainly has that. And then, I don't know, defensive players will take Parsons, take Sauce Gardner or Patrick Surtain. Cooper DeJean will be I know he's Larry Bird, but he could be the Christian Laettner of this team. I don't know, man. But either way, it is cool. But as I said, like, the NFL players need to take this thing seriously, or they have just imagine, like, if you're Spain. Imagine if you're Japan. Imagine if you're China. Imagine if you're Australia. You have a chance in this sport where you're going to have some of your quickest athletes trained specifically for this sport, which is different than American football, for 3 straight years, and you have a chance to completely upset the NFL in their own game, in their own country. That'd be kind of good. That'd be kind of good. But either way, USA all the way. Let's go whoop somebody's ass. Hey, Liechtenstein, you're getting beat down by 110. That's right, baby. That's right. Hey, you know what Liechtenstein and Angola and Andorra have? 0 SEC titles. That's all I'm saying. But your thoughts are thoughts. NFL players allowed by owners to participate in Flag Football 2028 Olympics in LA. Let us know your thoughts, our thoughts, comment section. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skol, production value.